Hey, what's going on? It is Bones Rodriguez, and I have a sincere question. How personally responsible are you for your results in home business, in life? What is the character of the successful person in home business? And why is it that so many people in home business and some of the gurus are kind of assholes? Why are they jerks and assholes? Why is it that so many of us are jerks and assholes? And what is it about being in home business that makes someone like that? And I have answers for you. I have many answers, and you can think they're right or wrong. I don't know. I am, I have made a bunch of stuff, right? This is one. How to promote any affiliate offer without paid ads. I'm just going to leave this here while I chat with you for a second. Put this here in the middle. Because anybody in home business will tell you that generally they have been unsuccessful in regular life, right? There is something that is, there's a rebellious nature to all of us in home business. And part of it is that we went against the grain, right? That we're successful despite that a lot of the normal ways of being successful. Society will tell you to get a 9 to 5 and to work 40 hours, but the 40-40-40 plan, work 40 hours a week for 40 years and leave you broke, is, what is it, 40 hours a week for 40 years, and I forget what the other 40 is, that you can be broke, is the wrong thing to do, right? Because it's such a scam to jobs are scams. That's something we say, but so many people have jobs. So to be successful in this industry, and part of the lure of the industry is that you really can just learn to make money from home, doing what you love for a little bit, and then creating the rest of your life, like being in charge of your life, freedom, right? The part that we don't talk about is the responsibility that comes with the freedom. Here's the responsibility. Now that you are free, you have to be responsible for the rest of your life. That's a part that people don't like. But the rebellious person, the person who is, wants to go against the grain, people who want to, artists also, the people who want to ride their bike midday past the three-piece suits, as they say in Rent. And, the people who want to be successful outside of that obviously crappy plan feel like they're in on a big secret, right? And because of that, there's a lot of like, well, there must be a lot of other big secrets. And it's true. And in a lot of ways, what everybody does is wrong a lot of times, right? So the rebellious person starts to think that, well, the majority must be wrong about everything. But clearly that's stupid too, right? That can't be true either. So one of the reasons a lot of us are such jerks is because, we've been taught this, or, lied to about how to be successful in life, how to get what you want in life, through the 40-40-40 plan, the school, work at a job thing. And so a lot of people, you'll find so many of the stories are like mine, that you didn't do well in school. Oh, I didn't do well in school. My teachers thought I was going to be a failure, and now look at me. That's because I did this. Now buy it. Right? That's the pitch. That's the story. That's the truth in a lot of ways, right? My story is, even though I'm here, born and raised in New York City, I went to Bronx Science High School, which is a big deal, but I was a C- student the whole time, my whole life, right? And my teacher said, well, you didn't really apply yourself. You don't use all the talents you have, and blah, 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 but look at me now. That's the idea, right? And I will tell you that when I was younger, I don't think I ever finished a book in school, but I could make Dungeons and Dragons maps all day, and I could do role-playing game stuff all day. I knew all the rules and read all those books instead, right? Hiding them in other books so I could learn about that. So I was definitely applying something. And you'll hear this from a lot of people who are successful outside of the regular thing, like even things outside of the home business industry. You know, Gary Vaynerchuk and, you know, Mark Cuban, you know, Bill Gates didn't finish college until after, right? And tell me Bill Gates isn't a studious guy. So all these people who are successful outside of the normal thing have this rebellious streak. We all have this rebellious streak, and people in home business, now that I've been around it and teaching people for 2 decades, been in it for 2 decades and been teaching people well for 5 years, maybe a little longer, have this rebellious streak, this desire to win outside of the regular box. But once you know what you're doing, all the gurus will tell you that one of the most frustrating things about being someone who's helping people achieve in life is that those people don't follow directions. So part of the big thing is that we're here because, man, we found our own path. But a lot of you won't follow this path either, and won't apply yourselves here either, and that's why you're still broke. Because you're still fighting against the authority, even though it's what you want. Now get ready. The same, like, I've read so many books now. I've read like all of Robert Kiyosaki's books. I've read a bunch of leadership books, books on marketing, like highlighting and then rereading that I would never do in school. So was it the school, or was it me not actually applying myself then? Be real. Be real. And it doesn't mean that doing that well was better than this. It's not. I don't think so. But it's the same success principles. The same success principles, which are applying yourself, doing more than is required, following people who have been successful, listening to who knows what they're doing. A lot of home business people won't tell you that. They'll be like, you know, they'll just tell you that, yeah, what they're doing in school is bullshit. Here's the success principles. Oh, if you don't apply yourself, well, no wonder you're broke. Yeah, but it's true then too. So this is where your personal responsibility comes in. As I was saying, one of the most frustrating things about helping people make money online and home business and all that is that you just don't follow the fucking directions that we tried so hard to make easy. This page that I have made is brilliant. I'm telling you right now, it will help anybody in their home business for free get it, start to learn, really start to understand how they can promote their business and get free leads and earn money along the way, along with getting your own autoresponder account, which is the whole thing. The whole thing is getting your own autoresponder account. The entire, go back, oh no, it's out. The entire thing in home business is getting your own mailing list. But so many people don't get their own mailing list because they're too busy not doing what that guy says. Even though all the guys say it. All of us say you should have your own email list, that your entire business is your email list, that it's not your opportunity. But you know what a lot of folks do? A lot of the jerk asshole gurus do? They already know that you're not going to listen. So they just tell you what you want to hear, which is, yeah, this is your full done-for-you system that'll do everything. You don't need to learn anything, but just do what it says. It has an email autoresponder too, so you can just do that. And it's not a lie. It's true. A lot of the, business in a box, a lot of the autopilot businesses are true. They do have those. But once you get in training, they're like, you should have your own email list also, Because whatever opportunity you are doing now, no matter how great it is, you should have your own thing, because your business is not the opportunity of the moment. Just like your supermarket is not Frosted Flakes. Huh? What is he talking about? Whatever you're promoting now, I don't care what it is, what opportunity it is, what product or service you're selling, it's not your business. Just like Frosted Flakes is not a supermarket owner's business. Well, that's obvious. But is it obvious to you? Are you listening? Or are you like, man, this guy's just yelling at me. Man, this guy's an authority. I'm not going to listen to him. All right. That's what I'm telling you. So a lot of people in home business now are caught in stupid world. A lot of home business people right now during the pandemic are so stuck on not listening to authorities that they're stuck in dumb ass fuckhead world. And if you don't like my language, go, I don't know. Go fuck yourself. And I only say it because it's like, oh my gosh, why is it? I understand that you feel all the authorities are wrong about stuff. I get it. But you have to take, the numbers. If you find an opportunity that has so many testimonials, why would you believe the douchebag on one blog who tells you it's a scam? If you're in home business already, whatever business opportunity, whatever thing you're promoting, if you look it up in Google, there's someone telling other people it's a scam, and you know that they are wrong. So similarly, if there are literally almost 1 billion people who have taken the coronavirus vaccine, with millions of people dying from COVID, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you stuck on so stupid? Because you're believing the scammer site? Yeah, I'm not living in fear. Yes, you are. Obviously, you are. This is why a lot of gurus are assholes. Because there's a difference between personal responsibility and every man for himself. And a lot of home business people don't know the difference. A lot of home business people justify all their bullshit with the every man for himself model. And because they are stuck on the every man for himself, selfish, every man for himself model, as far as the pandemic goes, they're like, well, if I get sick, I'll beat it. So fuck everybody else. Well, if I make money from this thing that's not really good, or from telling people this lie, that's all the justification I need, because I'm selfish and every man for himself, so fuck everybody else. I get it. You don't think you're gonna get it. I had some dude yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, I was really sick from it," and I was like, "Oh, was it because you were being fucking stupid?" And he was like, "Well, what do you mean? I mean, did you get shot?" No. Oh, then the answer to the question I asked you was yes, you got it because you were being fucking stupid. I said, yeah, but, and here it is. This is this version. Yeah, but I got the monoclonal antibodies, so it's like I got the vaccine. Except it's not. Because if it were, why were you so scared about getting the shot then? Why were you such a fucking pussy about getting the shot, but you're okay getting the new monoclonal antibodies? Well, because, I'm fine now. The guy was like, but I feel great now. Like he won something. But dickhead, you have to get it first. You have to get sick first. You have to be in the hospital. You have to get an IV for an hour at the cost of $2,000-$3,000. cost to the medical system of $2,000-$3,000 an hour in the hospital taking a bed from someone else. But fuck them, because I'm every man for himself. I'm selfish. I beat COVID with the antibodies. I didn't have to get the shot. I win. No, shithead, you took a bed, you took thousands of dollars, and you got something in your veins anyway. So the reason a lot of home business people are fucking assholes is because a lot of them are stuck on selfish, every man for himself, money justifies everything, plus, and fuck everybody else, plus I'm a rebel. So that's why a lot of us are assholes. And then once you get to a point where you're impatient with people not taking your advice and your direction, then you start cutting people off. I have plenty of people who I've tried to help so much, they just won't do what I say. What are you supposed to do? How can you help someone if they won't do what you say? Well, you can't. And after a while, it's bad on you. Right? After a while, it's like, well, it's a waste of my time to help somebody for a half an hour, if they're not going to do what I say anyway. If they're not going to do what I say or pay me, get out of here, man. Because for me and for a lot of us, by the way, for a lot of us, a lot of joy is in helping people. And we like making money from helping people. That's how you're supposed to make money, by helping other people. Money is the thank you, the applause for helping other people with what you have, with your product or service. That's why they give you money. That's why you pay money, because someone has given you some help somehow. So if we're not getting paid, at least you get that you're feeling of you're helping somebody. But if they don't do what you're saying, you're not helping them, and they're not paying them, well, then they gotta go. So that's why a lot of us get impatient also. Even the nice ones, that's why we become the ones who seem to be selfish and don't bother me unless you're paying me. And so that's why now people are impatient with the unvaccinated, because we've been answering every question, but you won't believe it. You'll choose the scammer website instead with no other info. I got sick, but I beat it, so I win. No, you didn't. You helped your pro-virus, dickhead. So, I don't know how many of you have clicked off by now. I know some people are thrilled I'm saying this. And I know a lot of you just decided that you hate me and blah, 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 blah. Fine. Stay stuck on fucking stupid. But at some point in the future, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. And it's just facts. It's just facts. Like all the people who I've tried to help and say, hey, get your own email list. If they don't quit, at some point they're like, I should have been building my email list a long time ago. Like everybody told me. Not just Bones. Like everybody told me that. So, I hope you follow directions. I hope you follow directions from authorities, even though you have a thing against some authorities. I get it. I'm an actor, author, entrepreneur. Clearly don't want to have a boss. I apparently have a problem with authorities. I'm not very good as an employee or as a student. I know it. But I know it. And understand that personal responsibility means it's not anybody else's fault but my own. And my responsibility, which means it's also my opportunity to do differently. Okay, I hope you have heard all of this. I hope that you accept a bunch of it. And if you have questions, ask me. I know nobody's going to. But you can hear my frustration. It's a lot of it because I was talking to somebody yesterday and I wanted to say all that. So that's why a lot of home business people are assholes. Talk to you soon.